Gadgets and Gizmos, brought to you by MTS.
Hello and welcome to the Gadgets and Gizmos show on Headlines Today. I'm Siddharth Sharma, and over the next half an hour we've lined up for you guys some very interesting reviews and stories from the world of technology. But before we begin, let's take a look at the lineup. On the show this week, we get you a tablet, a notebook and a desktop in just one device. We also get you a flash drive that can store up to 1 terabyte of data. But first up, it's the review of the much awaited Motorola Moto X. Okay then, that's our lineup on the show, and first up what we've got for you guys is the all-new Moto X. But before we proceed with the review on this new smart device, let's have a look at its specs first. After the launch of its super hit smartphone, the Moto G in India, Motorola has come out with its much awaited Moto X for the Indian consumers. Moto X features a 4.7-inch AMOLED touchscreen with active display up front, and at its back you get a 10 megapixel quick capture gesture primary camera. Internal memory is 16 GB and it is powered by a 1.7 GHz dual-core Crate CPU backed by 2 GB of RAM. Moto X has a water-repelling coating on it and runs on Android KitKat operating system. Motorola Moto X can be customized when it comes to its looks and will cost your pocket Rs 23,999 for the normal color variants, and the teak and walnut wood panel finish ones will cost you Rs 25,999. Alright, those were the specs on the all-new Moto X, and it looks just like its younger brother, the Moto G, except it does not have a removable back panel to it. Also, you don't get the matte finish at the back and you get nice and vibrant colors. You can also order a Moto X in a teak or a walnut variant, and of course up front you get a 4.7-inch display and the bezels are nice and thin on it. And the Moto X is basically made for a single hand usage because it fits in really nice in your hands and you can actually move your thumb right across the screen. Now, with a pixel density of just 312 ppi, the 4.7-inch display of the Moto X does not disappoint at all. It does not look like a screen which has a resolution of just 720p. In fact, it looks like a full HD screen. The text, images and the videos come out really crisp, and even the color reproduction is pretty neat on this one. Even under direct sunlight, the screen is not that reflective. So in terms of display, the Moto X delivers right on the money. Now, when it comes to the performance on the all-new Moto X, it actually houses a 1.7 GHz dual-core processor on it, which is backed by 2 GB of RAM for your multitasking, which is sufficient enough. And also for your graphics and gaming needs, it is loaded with an Adreno 320 GPU clocked at 400 MHz, which is quite good. The gaming performance is quite smooth. But what's interesting on the Moto X is that it's got 2 dedicated cores for contextual computing. Basically, what that means is that you get 2 dedicated cores for your speech recognition as well as the active notification bar. Okay, Google now. What's the temperature in New Delhi?
It's 30 degrees in New Delhi right now.
Now, when we tested some games on it like Dead Trigger, they performed really smoothly. There were no lags seen as such, and well, more than 8 applications or 10 applications running simultaneously on the Moto X, well, it does not lag at all. So in terms of performance, it's got that firepower in it. And when we did a benchmark test on this one, we got a good score of about 23,393, which is not bad for a phone priced at this range. And of course, you can't expect it to perform like a Google Nexus 5 or even a Samsung Galaxy S4. Now, camera is something which is the most used feature of any smartphone, and just like its younger brother, the Moto G, the Moto X disappointed us in that department. Well, it has a 10 megapixel camera, primary camera on it with an LED flash, but then the images were not that great. In fact, they had a lot of noise even in daylight conditions, and the focus was never found out to be sharp. It's also got something on it called a clear pixel filter, which should perform in low light, but then the low light images were just noisy. So camera was a big disappointment on the Moto X. Now, battery is something which is one of the most important features that consumers are looking for in a smartphone. And well, the Moto X disappoints on that front as well. It's got a 2200 milliampere battery on it, but don't be excited about that, because if you turn on the internet pack and you run all the applications in the background, well, you churn out somewhere about 10 hours on this one, which was a bit of a disappointment. So don't forget to buy a battery pack along with the Moto X if you plan to go for one. Well, for me, Moto X is a bit of a mixed bag, though I like the user experience on it, but then when it comes to performance and features like the camera, I'm always left wanting for some more. And at the end of the day, if I just want some gimmicky features like voice recognition and an active screen notification, I wouldn't like to pay 23,999 for that. I would rather go for its younger brother, which is the Moto G, and about 10,000 rupees cheaper than the Moto X. So for me, this one was a big disappointment. Now, what if I told you that you can carry 1 terabyte of data in your pocket in the form of a flash drive? Well, it's been made possible now as Kingston has come out with its latest Predator series thumb drives that looks something from the future. Have a look.
So there's never enough storage for us to keep our files and movies, and there is never enough battery on our smartphones. But Kingston has come out with something that might address the storage issue, and that too in such a portable form that it'll make you flip with joy. Meet the Kingston Data Traveler HyperX Predator thumb drive. It comes in 2 variants of 1 TB and 512 GB storage. It's a high capacity flash drive that is just neat and trendy when it comes to its looks. Showcased in CES 2013, it has finally landed in the Indian market. Even at such high capacity, it has astonishing speeds of 240 MB per second read and 160 MB per second for writing files. To use the HyperX Predator, you must need USB 3.0 for best performance, but it is also backward compatible with USB 2.0 ports. The Kingston Data Traveler HyperX Predator thumb drive has a zinc alloy metal casing, and it comes with a 5-year warranty. But don't get so excited because the price is just exorbitant. You can get your hands on the 1 TB variant for Rs 1,05,500 and the 512 GB variant, it's priced at Rs 58,300. But then they are just one of their kinds right now in India, and a premium like that was expected. But look at it this way, maybe in 2 years from now, you might get a 1 TB hyperdrive like this for less than Rs 5,000. So the future of portable storage sure looks good.
Now, we always want something extra from our gadgets, don't we? Now, how cool would it be if you had a tablet that gives you the best of Windows as well as Android experience? And Asus has done just that with their new Trio Transformer book series. And next up on the show, we get you a review. Now everyone is looking for the best of both worlds, and Asus came a little close when they came out with the Asus Trio TX201LA Transformer book series. This is a 2-in-1 ultra portable laptop that gives you the best from the both worlds of Android as well as Windows. This Transformer book features a 11.6-inch Full HD IPS touch display that is detachable. The two-part dockable design can be used by one person as a laptop or by two people as a separate tablet and a desktop PC. The build quality and the design are top-notch, and there is even a 5-megapixel camera at the back of the Trio. The Trio operates on the 4th generation Intel Core processor i7-4500U and the tablet on Intel Z2560 Atom processor. This in turn churns out unified multitasking and top-class performance. On the notebook, you get 500 GB storage and the tablet gives you 16 GB storage option. This is a dual boot tablet and comes with a dual operating system. With just a click of a button, you can switch between Windows 8 and Android effortlessly. The notebook gives you 4 GB of RAM, while when you use it as a tablet, you get 2 GB of RAM at your disposal. With stereo speakers and Asus Sonic Master audio technology in both the PC station and the tablet, Transformer Book Trio delivers rich and detailed sound every time you watch a video or play music. The sound is also crisp and clear because it uses Bang & Olufsen Ice Power audio system that gives you an unmatched sound output. Gaming on the Trio is also good. The tablet comes with a separate battery, which will last you about 13 hours on the Android mode and about 5 hours on the Windows 8 mode. Now, the Asus Transformer Trio is a very innovative product category for sure and gives you experience of both a PC and a tablet in one device. But with a price tag of Rs 98,099, it is just too expensive. In that price, you can easily buy a powerful notebook and a sleek performing tablet and still save some money. But if you are looking for something unique and out of the box, well, the Asus Transformer Trio fits right in there. And with that, it's time for us to take a very small break on the show, but you guys don't go anywhere because there's a lot more technology action coming your way on the other side.
Gadgets and Gizmos, brought to you by MTS.